So you want to get better at Fortnite Battle Royale? Well, lucky for you, I have actually 8 tips and tricks to help you get better at the game and help you get your first or even your 50th victory royale. Starting off the list is going to be gliding. When you're jumping from the battle bus to go to your favorite spot on the map, do you ever notice how some people always get to the ground before you do? Well, the reason is because they're actually diving differently than you are, and I'll explain how. When you're gliding to the spots that you want to go, search for spots on the land that are lower than the others. Instead of diving down right on top of a mountain, dive into a valley and you'll pull your glider closer to the ground. Also, if you didn't already know, when you're diving to a location around the outskirts of the map like Greasy Grove or Anarchy Acres, try to dive straight to the water and then glide to the city. Gliding is extremely situational though, and like most of everything, you'll get better with practice, so don't worry. The second tip I have for you goes hand in hand with the first, and that is to land in populated places to increase the amount of fights you engage in. Practicing aggression doesn't always equal winning, but when it does make you a better skilled player to take all the gunfights, it's something you have to do. Start spawning into higher populated locations and go for as many kills as you can, not only to get those high kill count wins, but to keep practicing on how you can take those gunfights and not be scared. The next tip I have for you guys is about looting. Now trust me, we've all been there. We go to our go-to chest at our go-to location, but all we get is a pistol. Try to take note of where you find chests and where you go in certain places. Being able to land on the top left corner of a house and breaking straight down onto a chest rather than going through the door, the steps, and all that will obviously get you geared up faster. Now in the description I linked a very useful website. It's called fortnitechest.info. This shows all the chests on the Fortnite map and it even gives you a picture view if you click on the chest. It's very helpful, shows you everything about it. Using your knowledge of chest spawns, you'll be able to glide to wherever the heck you want to whenever you see somebody going to steal your chest. The next tip I have for you guys is about ammo crates. This kind of goes hand in hand with looting, but ammo crates are pretty much just neglected in this game, even though ammo is pretty hard to come across. Finding ammo crates is relatively easy. You can find them under stairs and in garages, just to name a couple places in the residential areas. The next tip I have for you guys is about harvesting materials. Harvesting materials can actually be quite easy. All you have to do is just find some trees, literally just hit them down. You can get about 30 to 40 wood on the regular trees, but there are some good trees that'll give you about 50 or even 60 sometimes. Do be careful when you're out in a field farming some wood though. If you head down a tree in the middle of a field, or anywhere especially, it just makes it easier for another player to see you because when the tree gets knocked down, it leaves a lot of leaves falling down to the ground. The third to last tip that I have for you guys is to take control of your fights. Whenever you're watching your favorite streamer, do you ever notice how whenever they get in a fight, they instantly start building? Well, that's because they're taking control of the fight. Whenever they get shot at, they start building so that they can get the higher ground. Whenever you can play your opponent in mind games to where they don't know what your next move is, you're taking control of the fight. Taking control of the fight is essential to winning your games. In this clip, the battle actually went on for about a minute and a half to 2 minutes, and that's because the other player had total control of this fight. I couldn't take any measures to get above him or to counter anything that he was doing. He had the high ground and he had everything in his control. That's what you should aim for. Just a couple tips left, and one of them is keeping your composure. We've all been there. You shot somebody in the face with a green pump shotty and they still just moved unscathed. It's okay to get into the intensity of the game, but don't let your deaths get to you. Seriously, the lobby times in this game are insanely fast. Even if you die, you can get in a new game in like 20 seconds. Keeping your composure, keeping your calm, and having confidence in yourself will always get you on the better side of the game and have you winning more gunfights, I promise. And last but definitely not least, just have fun. Fortnite is just a game. At the end of the day, try to have some fun, make some jump pad plays or get some trap kills, whatever suits you, have fun with it. And that concludes my 8 tips to help you get better at Fortnite. What do you think? Are some of these new? Did you already know some of these? Let me know in the comment section below. And remember, stay amazing.